Hello, I'm Brian Mogg at the Mogg Performance Center at the Waldorf Astoria Golf Club here in Orlando, Florida. I'm in charge of instructional content for SHOTVISION, a brand new, cutting-edge, innovative iPhone app that's going to change the way we all learn about the game of golf. We've got some superstars in the game that we've shot tape of them hitting shots, and we're going to show you how you can change your game, take it to the next level, and learn. All with some visual graphics and some cutting-edge stuff that's going to really show you how to play the game better. So let's get better. Take a look. Let's see SHOTVISION. We have a lot of shots here at SHOTVISION. We're going to start with the driver today. We're fortunate to have JB Holmes as part of our SHOTVISION team, one of the best, longest, straightest hitters in the game of golf, one of the longest hitters in the history of golf. JB is really going to show you some of the key secrets that he has to make his game good. So when you hit in a driver, watch how JB coils. Watch how JB really gets everything turned and loaded into his backside. Especially watch how long his wrist angles come into the ball. Those are his secrets. And as he shares some of his thoughts on what makes him a good player and how you can learn, let's all learn together and watch JB demonstrate this in a cool way.
Hi, I'm Brian Mogg, and we're looking at JB Holmes here hit a draw with his driver. You can see a lot of it starts before he even swings that setup. That right arm is soft, a little bit underneath the left arm. Feet and body are aimed just a smidge to the right. He makes that really good backswing coil, and as he comes down, look at him plant that right elbow right into his side. That right elbow's right almost touching that hip. That brings the club from the inside, and now from there he can just fully release it. Everything's getting shot through the ball. Everything is extended all the way down. He can begin to release everything as his head stays back. That's a really good key to making sure you can draw that driver. JB again, hitting that draw. Look at the inside angle. Look how tight that right elbow is to the body. The more he can get that right arm in there nice and tight as his hips clear, he's in a position to go ahead and hit it slightly from the inside, beginning to release everything. The right hand can now rotate, not in a bad way where he flips it, but in a good way where it's in sync with his hips. Therefore, he can hit that slightly inside draw down the line. Here's JB from a cool angle hitting his driver. Again, putting that draw in place. Look how he's still able to keep all that wrist cock in place. Right elbow again, close to his body. Right elbow feeling like it's right next to his hip. Same thing there. He can now go ahead and release everything. Look how the right hand starts to release, rotate over the left hand, but it's in front of him, so it's not going to be a hook. It's going to be a nice draw from the inside with his right arm free to extend and release. As JB goes to hit this draw with his driver, very important that his head is set up slightly behind the ball. Right shoulder set a little bit back and behind. You can see that right shoulder definitely a lot lower than the left. That lets him get everything turned fully back and behind it. And because he's so fully behind it, as he comes down, his head is now behind the ball. And to hit that draw, you got to have that head back so you can go ahead and release the club head, letting the right hand and arm kind of release over the left arm. That's a key to hitting that draw. JB gets set up to hit a draw here, and you can see very relaxed setup. Good bend at his hips, back is very straight, nice soft knee flex, very athletic position right there. His whole right side, because it's under, is really good to turn back. That helps him come down and slot that right elbow again right by the right hip. Head is behind the ball. He's now free to totally release. He can put all his right hand and arm. Look at the extension there. He gets everything all the way through the shot. Right hand is in a release position. Not going to create a hook because it's in sync with his hips. You can see his hips have cleared at the same time. So the combination of those hands and hips working together, that lets his hips actually turn further, go a little left of the target. But that freedom to release allows that draw and allows the power to fully be in place.